Hi, this is Kathy Weymouth from Tuna Temple, and today I want to talk about happiness. I think happiness is really more important than we realize in keeping us healthy, keeping us strong, and keeping us with a positive outlook, especially when life is stressful. So I just did a good Google research, and AI generated a whole list of reasons why happiness is important. And let me just go over a few of these with you. First of all, your health can really be improved with happiness. Your immune system responds better to vaccines and other benefits if you're happier. Your heart health, happiness can lower your blood pressure and your heart rate and reducing your risk of cardiovascular disease. Even chronic pain can be reduced with happiness. And that's a really good thing to pursue if you have a lot of chronic pain. And then apparently if you're happier, it can improve your sleep. So if you're like me and struggle with sleep, then maybe pursuing some happy experiences and a happier outlook might help your sleep. Okay, and then also besides health, there's other things such as your work productivity. You can be more productive and more successful if you have a happier experience in life and a happier outlook. Your relationships obviously will improve. I know that, I feel slightly responsible if I'm in a grumpy place because I'm so tired, and then I'm affecting the people around me, because we definitely do influence each other. But so your relationships can be improved if you are happier overall. You can actually learn better. You can be more creative. You can actually, this is a great one I keep talking about, you can be more generous and kind to others when you are happier, and you have more resilience. So these are all some positive things, and I'm sure there's a lot more that I'm just going to start with those. But so pursuing happy experiences and a happy outlook is really important because of all those benefits that it can bring you. Now, I just want to share with you, I just keep having these like happy moments lately, and there's just a theme going on that seems to be occurring, and maybe it has something to do with the fact that I did that positive intelligence course this summer, and I'm realizing how important it is to be more positive and to have a more positive outlook in life. Well, anyway, so I shared in a previous video about a couple experiences I had with my brother that brought me just such great joy. So I want to ask you, what is it that makes you happy? What are those things that you can do in your life that will bring out happiness or increase happiness in your life? So let me just give you some suggestions, and maybe listen for one that really stands out that would help you. Number one, better sleep. Okay, you can increase your happiness if you improve your sleep. Now, easier said than done for a lot of us who are challenged with sleep. Okay, is there anything that you can do to improve your sleep? Now, one thing I am learning, that it is really important to have the same bedtime and same waking time every night and every morning. So if you haven't done that, why don't you could try that for a while to improve your sleep. The better your sleep is, the more chances are that you can increase your happiness. Okay, what about doing for other people? This is one that really, really lights me up. Is that something that lights you up, or what does light you up? Okay, so let me just talk about this for a second. This is kind of funny. But so there was a thing that happened this weekend where I'm going to say it's a friend who lost their keys, including their car keys, house keys, post office keys, the whole thing on the key ring. And after searching, knowing this person had arrived home safely and the key must be around the house, helping search for this key, the whole set of keys, and searching everywhere, thinking of, is it possible the keys were put down in the house? Were they put down in the barn? What about in the workshop? And all these different locations, and looking for the keys in the car, looking for the keys in the old car and everything, and not finding the keys, and then just praying like, God, you can help me find these keys, right? Show me where these keys are. So then later, a couple hours later, I get a phone call from our postmaster. And I just love being in a small town because our postmaster, he has my phone number and called me up and said, we have the keys. Not that I told him we'd lost the keys, but the keys had been turned in. They had been found in the woods and turned in by a gentleman who doesn't use this post office, but noticed that there were post office box keys on the key ring. So figured if he turned them into the postmaster, maybe they could track down who the keys belong to. And they belong to my friend. So I get the call and I'm thinking, I'm going to go surprise. I'm going to go surprise. And instead of just calling and saying, oh, your keys are at the post office, I hopped in my car, had the convertible top down, drove 5 miles to the postmaster, told him again he's the best postmaster we've ever had, and picked up the keys and then dropped them off and brought the surprise, and just excited me. Like, just adding that little adventure of picking up the keys and bringing them to the person who had lost them just made me so happy, just brought me so much joy. So being kind to others and doing for others is really a great way to increase your happiness. And I know that when I get like super introspective and seasons of my life where I've done like intense counseling and whatever, sometimes you just have to get out of yourself and think about other people and blessing other people. It just helps so much to help improve and increase your happiness. Okay, so that was doing for others. And I've also mentioned in previous videos, like getting outside is really helpful if you live in a place where the air is fresh. And can you add that to your life? Can you get outside more? What about spending time doing what you love? Okay, so I'm an extrovert who loves helping people. But what is it that you love? What brings you happiness? Is it going for a walk by yourself in the woods? Is it spending time with your grandchildren? Is it curling up on the couch with a good book? What is it that increases your happiness level? And find the time this week maybe to be able to add one of those activities to your week. Oh, and then a really good suggestion for increasing happiness is journaling. Journaling seems to be, I just finished a novel, and journaling played a big part in a person's recovery. So if you haven't tried journaling, that might help you. Okay, so that's just 5 suggestions on how you might be able to increase your happiness. So why don't you try one of those this week. Choose one of these. So I'll just go through them again. Good sleep, doing for others, getting outside, spending time doing what you love, which might be spending time with your grandkids. And number 5 is journaling. Choose one of those and see if you can add a little bit more of that to your life this week and see if it increases your happiness, which is going to have all of those benefits that I talked about at the beginning of the video. Okay, this is Kathy from tunethetemple.com. Another suggestion for improving your life and bringing more peace. Oh, I forgot one. Stress. Happiness, increasing your happiness reduces your stress. That's a big one, a really big one. Okay. I hope you have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine. Get outside if you can. Bye.